So, good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning. About to head out to the local parts store to get oil for the NSX. Today she will get her first oil change. Yesterday I tried to take the Supra out to kind of get her lubed up and just kind of put some miles on her. But she wouldn't start because the battery did not have the juice. So I threw her on tender last night. Let me see if she is in green. Yep, she is. Probably can't see that. The lighting here is bad. I gotta get some lighting for this garage. But kind of a little disappointed because it's a fairly new battery. She sat, not for a good while, maybe just a week and a half, and I guess the temperature dropped within the last 3 or 4 nights. I probably did that in. Still surprised though that it didn't keep the charge. But I have both the FD and the Supra on tender. I have to get myself a separate, or maybe a hub, so that I can have a multiple hub tender connection also for the NSX, because I believe she does have a small lightweight battery. So like I said, we'll be heading to the local parts store to do the first oil change. Got a couple of friends that will be coming by today. We'll do a little cruise to a lunch and just enjoy our cars for a bit today. It is in the cool side. I believe it kind of hit the 40s this morning. I'm kind of wearing a jacket now at this point. Getting ready. You know what? Let me start the EcoBoost. Just so that she can warm up. Yeah, it is that kind of weather. So let's go head out to the parts store and get the oil. Oh, by the way, just one thing I noticed is this part number is no longer available. I got it from the owner that I got the car from, and I believe this is just an older type filter. I didn't realize it was this tall, because normally I would see them, yay high. I don't know if there's a best use date for these things. Probably not. It should be good, but we'll be using that, or maybe I shouldn't. This could be one of those things that's NLA, and maybe just have, just keep it on the side as a token or something for the car. No, that might be too much, but yeah. So let's go to the parts store and get that oil. So this calls for full synthetic, 10W30, mobile 1. So it looks like that's it. But you guys tell me what the difference is between high mileage and regular 10W30. I think this is high mileage right here. And this is the regular. Oh, that's also high mileage. That's the regular one, I think. So I'm not quite sure what the difference is, but I'll get that since it is over 75,000. I don't know if this is just gimmick or there's actually some difference. I'm gonna have to look that one up, and I guess it costs for 6 quarts. It's cheaper for me to get 2 of those than buying one for $10. I'm looking at air filters. Might as well get that done until I get something else, like some sort of aftermarket. But I'm really thinking of just putting a drop-in K&N. But for now, I just want to put in a cleaner filter. But I don't see anything less than $19.99. To do the metal shaving test on the oil that's just been drained to see if there's anything wrong with the motor. Most likely, probably, if we do find anything, it'll be due to imminent bearing failure or maybe something else. But this is not looking good because I am feeling with the magnet like rough particles, which I typically don't, you wouldn't feel on a clean pan. And unfortunately, yeah, we do have shavings. Yeah, maybe do a close-up. You could kind of see that. So it's not a lot, but it's enough to be concerned. So I guess it is what it is. Kind of disheartening. But what could you do? You play that game every time you buy a used car. So yeah, I'm going to just put it towards, I mean, kind of see that. So I don't know if that's focusing. I don't know if you guys can see that at all, but it's definitely metal shavings, metal particles. So, I mean, I'm not hearing any noise from the motor while she's idling or when she's driving. So, I guess I have 3 project cars. And so, well, actually, in essence, all of them are project cars because unless these motors are built, I mean, they are over 25 years old. So, you do take that gamble. But unfortunately, I was kind of hoping that this wasn't such a bad one. But yeah, certainly bad news for me, especially having blown the R33, and I still got to open that one up. But yeah, not good at all. I kind of feel bad breaking the news to my buddy John because he's the one that sold me this, and I don't want him to feel bad. He doesn't know. He's not really a mechanic, nor am I, but I doubt he would have known this. So, I mean, I'm kind of grouping them up and probably see that better. I don't know if that can focus, but yeah, it's certainly on its way out. And I think what I need to do is just baby her until I can actually put maybe a 35 stroker, I don't know, and go big. I guess it looks like I have to go big in all these cars. It's kind of odd because out of all the cars that I have here, of all the Japanese muscle, the most reliable one is what everyone says is unreliable. It's the FD. So I've tracked, dragged, autocrossed that car, and has not let me down once. So knock on wood, where's the wood? Knock on wood. She's going to continue to be reliable for me. The Supra, well, that's another story. I'll go over that when I create another video specific to the Supra. But yeah, I mean, this is what it is. This is what it's like owning, supercars, Japanese supercars, or Japanese cars in general, that are over 25 years old.